Namaste, Vanakkam, Swagatam, and welcome to our concluding session. And today is the last day, day number 10 of our cultural online series celebration, Navaratri Kala Yajna. So as we are going to be concluding, let's invoke the five Gayatri Mantras. We'll be invoking Lord Ganesha and the three Shaktis and the Guru Gayatri. So join me and then we will be playing our theme to start over this evening session. Tadganeshaya vidmahe Vakratundaya dhimahi Tanno Dhantihi Prachodayate Om Katyayanaya vidmahe Kanyakumari Dhimahi Tanno Durga Prachodayate Om Varalakshmi Cha Vidmahe Vishnu Patni Cha Dhimahi Tanno Lakshmi Prachodayate Om Vinaganaya Vidmahe Vrincha Patni Cha Dhimahi Tanno Saraswati Prachodayate Om Tatparamparaya Vidmahe Jnanalingeshwaraya Dhimahi Tanno Guruhu Prachodayate Om Yogamaharishi Dr. Swami Gitananda Giri Guru Maharaj ki Jai. So welcoming you all again, and let's have our theme to start with our evening.
Shaktiyum Micha Shaktiyum Jnana Shaktiyum Kriya Shaktiyum Micha Shaktiyum Jnana Shaktiyum
We have had our lovely theme, and now we are ready to start with today's evening session. And happy Vijayadasami 2020 to all of you. And it's a special one this year, as it's quite different in the way that we are our perspectives towards it, and the way that it's happening this year is very different. So for Vijayadasami, it's very important that we know why we are celebrating this day, and who wins over who, and why does it take 10 days, and what's the story behind it, and what can we learn from it, and how can we use it in our life. So it's very important to know all of this. So welcoming you all tonight, and we have a lovely special Vijayadasami satsang in our Navaratri Kala Yajna tonight. So I'm welcoming Yogacharya Dr. Ananda and Bhavanani on screen, along with his son and successor, Master Anandraj Bhavanani. Initially, Dr. Ananda sir will be addressing us, and he'll give us a few ideas, and then Master Anandraj will be also including. So it's going to be an interesting one, and let's experience it together.
Namaste, Swagatam, Vanakkam, everyone. A pleasure to be with you. And it is always wonderful when we can all be together. And here I have next to me Divya, and across on the screen, my dear Anandraj. And we have Swamiji and Ammaji blessing us every moment. Vijayadasami is the 10th day of the Navaratri 9-night celebration. It is also called Dasara, the 10th day. And there are two legends. One is the legend of goddess Durga. After 9 days and nights of fighting Mahishasura, the incarnation of arrogant ignorance, destroys it. And the Guru spirit of light can dispel the darkness. There is also the concept of Rama, Lord Rama, destroying Ravana, the Asura king of Lanka, whose senses, the 10 senses, were out of control as shown by the 10 heads. And the defeat of Ravana by Lord Rama, the defeat of that arrogance, that ignorance, exemplified by Ravana. And in the north of India, effigies of Ravana, which are huge, are burnt on this day by people dressed up as Lord Rama to reenact that scene. Today is a day that is very special for the Guru Shishya Parampara, the Guru Shishya relationship. And the students visit their teachers to learn something new. It is always very interesting when you think about it, because who is a teacher? Who is a guru? Who is a student? And there are big questions about this. And I invite Anandraj at this time to tell us a story. Tell us a story about a guru and his shishyas, which is a very apt story for modern times. So over to you, Anandraj. Can you give us that beautiful story on the guru and the shishya?
Namaste to one and all. A very happy Vijayadasami to one and all. I'm Anandraj Bhavanani. Today I'm going to tell you a short story, very short, and it's about the guru and his students, shishyas. So once there was a guru in a gurukul, as in those days there was the guru in a gurukul. Nowadays it's totally modern and it's like crazy. So he had many students. One day he thought that he would find out which student, that is, who understood his teachings and who was very concentrated and interested in his teachings. So what he did, he gave every single student a fruit. And the students didn't know why he gave them a fruit. So they went to the Guru and asked him, Guru, why did you give us a fruit? The Guru said, now I have a small task for you. And the Guru continued, he wanted everyone, that is all of his students, to eat the fruit in a place where there's no one. No one can watch or see or hear anything. No one should be there. It should be just like empty place. So all the students said, okay, this is easy. We can go to a place where there's no one and eat the fruit. So the Guru waits for them all, and all the students go their own directions. Everyone goes to places like they go into a dark room, they lock themselves up and eat the fruit. Some people go to a place where there's no one, they go here and there. They like keep on like searching for places where there's no one. And there was one student where he didn't even move. He was still thinking, how can I eat this fruit when God is watching me? So it's not, no one's watching you, but still God is watching you. So he thought, and all the students ate their fruits and came back. The Guru asked that one student who didn't even go, he asked him, why didn't you go and eat your fruit? He said, God is watching me every place I go. How can I eat the fruit? The same way, the Guru who teaches you, he also watches every step. He knows what you're doing every single second, not even second, 0.1 millisecond. So he knows every step you're going to do. He knows your future. He knows everything you're going to do. So like that, he said, and then the guru said, yes, this student has got my point and he has understood what I've told all these years and teached him. That's what. He has learned everything properly. The other students didn't think of this and they were shocked and they were like, why didn't I think about this? Everyone does that. When you find out someone says the answer, you'll be like, oh, I could have thought about that. So this is how everyone, sorry, not everyone, the guru, even your parents and God watches every step you take. And that's why whatever they do, it's for the good of the child. So whatever the guru says or the parent says, or like God won't tell, but he will show us the way. So whatever happens, happens for good. Remember that it always happens for good, because I know. I have felt everything that happens for me. It happens for good every time I have felt this. And that was my short story. I hope you like it. And thank you.
Wonderful, wonderful, Anandraj. Wonderful.
Yeah, that was a nice story and very apt for Vijayadasami. And many people, why I included him in Navaratri Kala Yajna especially is that in my other series, I hadn't brought him. And many people started to ask that in the Bhavanani family, all of you are coming online, and why isn't Anandraj Bhavanani coming? So now all of you cannot blame us, and he has come online, and we'll try our best to make him come as much as possible. So now we'll have a continuation about Vijayadasami special by Dr. Sir.
So thank you very much, Divya, for that. And I loved listening to Anandraj. It was a very beautiful story, and we have heard this story before. But this is a story that again reiterates the concept that the divine permeates everything, the living and the non-living. And how can we escape the divine? And the Guru spirit is also the divine. Guru parataram nasti tasmai shri gurave namaha, as the Guru Stotra tells us. I wanted to share with you today a very beautiful poem. This is some poetry that is from Swamiji when he was at the age of 13. And Swamiji was 13, and his guru wrote a poem for him. And Swamiji responded to that poetry with brilliant poetry too. So I would like to share with you this brilliant poetry from Swamiji's own pen. And I thought this is a great day for us to share it. As I was saying this afternoon, Swamiji's teachings bring together the North Indian Bhrigu Tantric lineage that goes all the way back to Bhrigu Rishi himself, and at the same time, the South Indian Saiva Siddhanta lineage that goes all the way back to Agastya Rishi. And in this, Swamiji as a young boy, he was blessed to have his guru, Swami Kanakananda Bhrigu, live with him. And in the back of Swamiji's ancestral home, they created the ashram where Swamiji and the other kids learned from Swami Kanakananda Bhrigu. The relationship, which is very exquisite between Guru and Shishya, is well brought out in this poetry. And in Swamiji's own words, he says, when I took Diksha, Guruji handed me a poem written in his own handwriting as a gift. It was entitled A String of Pearls. As I read through it, I came to understand the role of the real Guru in my life. My heart swelled outwards in manifestation of this realization, and I jotted my first poem on the back of his paper. So on one side is Swami Kanakananda's poetry, and on the back of that same paper is Swamiji's poetry, the first poem at the age of 13. And the poem was The Gentle Jeweler, and it was written on my 13th birthday. Swami Kanakananda's is a string of pearls, and he says, in consciousness, I view the band of faithful who around me stand. In consciousness, I view the band of faithful who around me stand. With knowledge deep that I alone can join the scattered gems in one. With knowledge deep that I alone can join the scattered gems in one. For they are a wreath of pearls, and I the silken cord on which they lie. They are a wreath of pearls, and I the silken cord on which they lie. This mine, this innermost soul to see, unlocked in every heart to me. This mine, their innermost soul to see, unlocked in every heart to me. To me they cling, on me they rest, and I have a place in every breast. To me they cling, on me they rest, and I have a place in every breast. For they are a wreath of pearls, and I, the silken cord on which they lie. For they are a wreath of pearls, and I, the silken cord on which they lie. Beautiful thoughts of the Guru, bringing together all the Shishyas like the pearls on the mala, the Rudrakshas on the mala, the gems that have been tied together, held together by the sutra. And just as the teachings of yoga, the amazing yoga darshana is held together by the Yoga Sutra of Maharishi Patanjali. The Guru Sutra holds together all the Shishyas and runs through so that that continuity is there. Swamiji responds with his own poetry, the gentle jeweler. In consciousness, we feel you near. With you, there's peace eternal here. In consciousness, we feel you near. With you, there's peace eternal here. Such tenderness floods over each one. This infinite love withheld from none. Such tenderness floods over each one. This infinite love withheld from none. We may be gems, unhewn, it's true. The gentle jeweler, friend are you. We may be gems, unhewn, it is true. The gentle jeweler, friend are you. With gladness, hearts are opened wide, that you may come and look inside. With gladness, hearts are opened wide, that you may come and look inside. Teach us how to mend our ways. Teach us how to mend our ways and serve you best for all our days. Teach us how to mend our ways and serve you best for all our days. We may be gems, unhewn, it is true. The gentle jeweler, friend are you. We may be gems, unhewn, it is true. The gentle jeweler, friend are you. What beautiful expression from the heart of a 13-year-old boy for his Guru. That love that comes through. That relationship that goes beyond and encompasses every human relationship you can think. That is the Guru-Shishya relationship. And nearly 20 years ago, when I first set out to create my first musical album, The Yoga of Sound, where I set to Carnatic music, English poetry, I chose this as one of the poems in the Raga Kalyani. We may be gems, it is true. We may be gems, it is true. The gentle jeweler friend are you. We may be gems, it is true. The gentle jeweler friend are you. We may be gems. With gladness, hearts are opened wide. With gladness, hearts are opened wide, that you may come and look inside. With gladness, hearts are opened wide, that you may come and look inside. we may be gems. It is true, the gentle jeweler friend, you, we may be gems. In consciousness, we feel you near. With you, there's peace eternal here. In consciousness, we feel you near. With you, there's peace eternal here. Teach us how to mend our ways. Teach us how to mend our ways and serve you best for all our days. Teach us how to mend our ways and serve you best for all our days. We may be gems, it is true, the gentle jeweler friend, you. We may be gems, it is true, the gentle jeweler friend, you. The gentle jeweler friend, you. The gentle jeweler friend, you. This was the poetry that Swamiji expressed for his Guru. This is the Guru Shishya Parampara. This is the Guru Shishya relationship. This is the relationship that encompasses every known human relationship. And that is the relationship that is vital for our journey on the path of spirituality, for our yoga life, for this yoga marga that we are walking on. We need the grace of the Gurus. Vijayadasami is a day on which we can invoke the spirit of the Gurus and to have an opportunity to share this beautiful poetry of Yogamaharishi, Swami Kanakananda Bhrigu Guru Maharaj, and the poetic response of Yogamaharishi, Dr. Swami Gitananda Giri Guru Maharaj, is such a blessing today. And I thank my dear Dhivya Priya for creating this Navaratri Kala Yajna, giving me an opportunity to share these teachings, the teachings of the Guru Shishya Parampara, with all of you today. Namaste, Dhanyavad.
So that was really amazing, wasn't it? Because usually like people might be only singing English songs or only the Tamil songs and they differentiate everything. But we should always find something new, and that's what we all can find with Dr. Sir, is that he always finds something new and he's so unique in everything that he does. And I think we are blessed to just be around and witness all of this. And this English, like I think I remember some of Ammaji's poems also, he tried to, sing it. And even I remember some Italian songs, maybe one or two, he was doing it. And like at that time when I was young, I didn't know what he was doing. But now, it's really amazing. And it doesn't mean that you shouldn't do something new and you should keep repeating what people are doing. We have to show, we should be unique in our own way. And we have to show that, we have come to this world for a purpose and we should keep up to this purpose. So in this occasion, I would like to remind something that Ammaji taught all of us in Yoganjali Natyalayam. And as kids, those messages are really divine and they always stick within us. So I will be giving you all about this. So the message is that sit straight, be quiet, listen, respect your guru, respect your parents, and be a yogi. So initially she taught us only sit straight, be quiet, and listen. But then she added on, and as we all know that Swamiji had only fourfold awareness, but she made sure that there was fivefold awareness. So she always brings out things which are really amazing, because usually people, if someone has said that, they just keep that. But she has always added new perspectives, and always her writings, and she has just been truly amazing. And in this occasion, we all should pray for her and we should thank her for what she has done, because I'm sure that even till how long ever she's with us, she will keep up and she will always bless us and she will always want the best for us. So we should always be thankful for her for what she has done for us. And another thing that she taught us all was the impossible becomes I am possible song, which we all really like. So I take this occasion to remind all of you this one also. Impossible becomes I am possible. Impossible becomes I am possible. Only when we stop being animals and truly become human beings. Impossible becomes I am possible. Animals are bound by their conditioning. Animals are bound by their conditioning. But we have the freedom to choose our attitude every moment. But we have the freedom to choose our attitude every moment. Impossible becomes I am possible. Only when we stop being animals and truly become human beings. Impossible becomes I am possible. I can't, I won't, I'm not able, says the animal. I can't, I won't, I'm not able, says the animal. I can, I will, I am able, says the human being. I can, I will, I am able, says the human being. Impossible becomes I am possible. Only when we stop being animals and truly become human beings. Impossible becomes I am possible. I am possible. I am possible. So this was one of the little songs, and she.
I'm sorry, but I just have to applaud that, Divya. That is just so magnificent. And I can just remember Ammaji with the kids at Yoganjali teaching this. And on Vijayadasami, these will be the teachings Amma would give. And as Ammaji is not at Yoganjali with the kids and teaching, today Divya, the junior Ammaji, is teaching all of us. Just so magnificent, so magnificent. I really, really love you, Divya. Amazing, amazing, real amazing.
Okay, like we shouldn't end with 2, maybe 3. So another thing that she taught us was what I think I say and what I say I do, and then an integrated human being I am. And once in a while, while we are telling it to people, when we are speaking about it, we might say that I become an integrated human being. And I think she doesn't get angry because we change the sentence, but she always has this nice way of putting the words together. So I think that we should keep it in the same way as she wanted it to be. So what I think I say, and what I say I do, and an integrated human being I am. So I think these teachings are very important to, we all should remember them in our life, and it's very important that we keep this going. And she would find every possible way to teach all of us kids. And there was another thing, like usually kindergarten kids do, but the song, put your right hand in, put your right hand out, in out, you shake it all about. And that song, and she used to do many things for us, like in the form of rhymes, songs, chants, and bhajans. And the May intensive was like heaven for all of us, and that 1 month just flew away in seconds. So I wanted to share this with all of you because it's important that we have her in our memories, and she will always be teaching us in whatever positions she is and wherever she is. So now I take the privilege to broadcast the final scenes, the concluding scenes from our YOGNAT's Tri Shakti dance drama. And it's just a few moments, and please join us and we will see the concluding scenes.
Shaktiyum Nicha Shaktiyum Jnana Shaktiyum Niyem Kriya Shaktiyum Nicha Shaktiyum Jnana Shaktiyum Niyem Kriya Shaktiyum Nicha Shaktiyum Jnana Shaktiyum Niyem Maha Tripura Sundari Taye Maha Tripura Sundari Taye Adi Parasakti Jai Manamagiru Adi Parasakti
So we had the concluding scenes and the final scenes from our YOGNAT's Three Shakti dance drama. And as we had the introductory scenes, it's a must that we should have the final scenes, as it was such a nice drama. And I tried not to cut everything and I wanted to show you the whole drama, but sometimes it becomes a little hard. But you had most of it, and don't worry, you've got as much as you should. And we have tried to give you everything. So now it's very essential that we have the vote of thanks. And I take the privilege to narrate the vote of thanks, and we'll be hearing who all helped us and made this Navaratri Kala Yajna a successful one and a memorable one. So please join us, and I'll be giving you a short thought of what happened and who helped us and made this Navaratri Kala Yajna possible. So the vote of thanks. First of all, we had, you see the slide here, and that was the first slide that we had released for all of you so that you can know what is going on and you can have a small idea of what surprise we were going to do before we started this cultural series online. So on the first slide, with the blessings of our gurus, we have had the Navaratri Kala Yajna, which consisted of enthralling music and dance sessions enriched by vibrant stories and interviews with faculty and senior students of YOGNAT, as well as the Gitananda worldwide family. This was on the occasion of celebrating the 27th anniversary of the Maha Samadhi and the 113th Jayanthi year of our dear Swamiji, Yogamaharishi Dr. Swami Gitananda Giri Guru Maharaj. This festival has brought YOGNAT, Yoganjali Natyalayam, and ICYR, International Center for Yoga Education and Research, Ananda Ashram, closer and together. It commenced on the 16th of October and is to be concluded today, the 26th of October 2020. Every day from 7:30 p.m. Indian Standard Time onwards, it has been live on my Facebook page, Dhivya Priya Bhavanani, which you are watching on. So, for a quick and short review of what we had gone through, on the 16th, we had the welcome address by myself and the broadcast of the introductory scenes from Yognat's Three Shakti dance drama. Everyone got a taste of what was going to occur in this grand online celebration on this day. And next, on the 17th, the first day of Navaratri, devoted to Goddess Durga Devi, we had some vibrant and wonderful stories rendered by Yoga Sadhaki Tejasvi, followed by devotional bhajans by our dear family in Italy, Mata Gitananda Ashram, and Natyam by Swamini Atmananda of the same Gitananda Ashram. Next, on the 18th, the second day of Navaratri, again devoted to Goddess Durga Devi, we had a beautiful divine rendition by Yogacharini Dr. Sangeeta. Later that evening, we had Yogacharini Devasena Bhavanani, Yoga Tilakam Lalita Shanmugam, and Selvi Krishnaveni, who narrated and explained their experiences of the Three Shakti dance drama. And next, on the third day of Navaratri, the 19th, devoted to Goddess Durga Devi, we had the comparing by Selvi Krishnaveni and the broadcast of the dramatic scenes of Durga Devi from Yognat's Three Shakti dance drama. And then, on the fourth day of Navaratri, the 20th, dedicated to Goddess Lakshmi Devi, we had an awesome narration of stories of Lakshmi Devi by Yogacharini Devasena Bhavanani, followed by some devotional bhajans by Mata Gitananda Ashram, Italy. On the 21st, the fifth day of Navaratri, we had an attractive singing performance for Lakshmi Devi by Selvi Vidya Shankari. We then had the experiences of the Three Shakti dance drama by three soulful beings, Dr. Padma Prashantini, Yogachemmal Reena Dayanidhi, and Selvi Vidya Shankari. We had a tiny but cute interaction also with Padmaka's two daughters who were part of the drama. And on the 22nd, the sixth day of Navaratri, dedicated to Goddess Lakshmi Devi, we had the broadcast of the dramatic scenes of Sri Lakshmi Devi from Yognat's Three Shakti dance drama with a wonderful comparing done by Selvi Krishnaveni. Finally, on the 23rd, the seventh day of Navaratri, devoted to Goddess Saraswati Devi, we had an enchanting and lovely session of stories with Yogachemmal Reena Dayanidhi, followed by devotional bhajans and natyam by Mata Gitananda Ashram and Swamini Atmananda of Italy, respectively. And on the 8th day of Navaratri, the 24th, devoted to Goddess Saraswati Devi, we had some lovely singing by Yoga Sadhaki Jyoti Priya. Later, we had some lovely time in conversation with Yogachemmal Kanimuri, Selvi Balasundari, and Selvi Devasena Shanmugam. So and then, finally, on the 9th day of Navaratri, the 25th, we had the broadcast of the dramatic scenes of Saraswati Devi from Yognat's Three Shakti drama, compared by Selvi I. Krishnaveni. Finally, the last day, today, the 10th day of Navaratri, the 26th of October 2020, on the special occasion of Vijayadasami, we have had Yogacharya Dr. Ananda Bhavanani and his successor and son, Master Anandraj Bhavanani, grace us by their goodness. We have also had the broadcast of the final scenes from YOGNAT's Trishakti dance drama. So in the Navaratri Kala Yajna, we have had some releases. The releases are, we had our theme for our cultural festival, and then the release of each of the descriptions of the Three Shakti through Bharatanatyam by Yognat, and we had released it on the first day of each of the three Shaktis for Durga, Lakshmi and Saraswati respectively from our drama, as we couldn't include it in the broadcast. And my special thanks, and now is the time to thank everyone. So we had a small idea of what we have gone through. It's quite a lot. I tried to bunch it up together. So my special thanks to our ever protecting and loving Swamiji and Ammaji, without whom nothing can happen, as all of us know. So my deep respects and my pranams to them initially. Also deep respect towards our Parampariyai and the great gurus who are having their eyes on us and are making sure that we are going on the right path. Of course, my gratitude to my father and guru, Yogacharya Dr. Ananda Bhavanani, for his constant love, help and technical support in this series especially. And next, we had my thanks also to all the wonderful souls who were part of this cultural series. My mother, in specific, Yogacharini Devasena Bhavanani, my brother, Master Anandraj Bhavanani, Yoga Sadhaki Tejasvi, Yoga Chemal Reena Dayanidhi, Yoga Chemal Kanimuri, Dr. Padma Prashantini, Yoga Sadhaki Jyoti Priya, Yoga Tilakam Lalita Shanmugam, Selvi Krishnaveni, Selvi Balasundari, Selvi Devasena Shanmugam, and Selvi S. Vidya Shankari. A special vote of thanks and deep gratitude to Mata Gitananda Ashram, our dear family in Italy, for their inspiring and devotional bhajan sessions. They were just awesome and lovely, and they kept us enchanting and in good spirits. My namaskarams to Yoga Ratna Swami, Yogananda Giri, Ma Uma Shakti, Swamini Hamsananda, Swamini Atmananda, Swami Priyananda, and all the other souls who are part of the Gitananda family, whom we had seen in the Global Voices, and again we had a chance to see them in this Navaratri Kala Yajna. My special thanks to Yoga Chemal Dayanidhi for the designing part. He helped me to make sure the posters were nice, and we have had some good screen sharing, and we are able to share these posters, and he helped me because I am quite basic in editing. And Selvi Krishnaveni, last but not least, for the editing and broadcasting part. She made sure all the videos were ready, and she helped us in broadcasting it online also, and helped us in the other videos also. And for many days, she was with us for the technical support also. So what more can I say? It's a team effort. T together, E everyone, A achieve, M more. And what more? 3 cheers to Yognat and ICYF family. And all of them together came and they made sure that this is a success. And everyone supported me. That's the most important thing. Me alone, one person, I cannot do much. But when everyone supports me with love, and from all the participants of this festival and members of our Yognat and ICYF family, last but not least, the audience, all of you who have always been helping me and always have been part of this, encouraging me by your comments, your reactions, whatever. And it has really been a boon to me, and it has helped me keep going. And I promise you all, I'll come up with another good idea, and we'll be having more of this, as online has become a platform for us to evoke the goodness in all of us and come together and manifest the good. And what more, in Kali Yuga, even though all of us get discouraged when we are on the right path, but we have to remember that good always wins. And that's the message for our day on Vijayadasami. So before we end, we will have the theme again as we are ending today. And I'm going to miss playing the theme every day. And I'm sure all of you will also miss it. But don't worry, all our videos are on my page, and we might be sharing it here and there so that we can go through it again and again. I'm sure that it's not going to be boring, and we'll come up with other ideas. Till then, keep us updated and keep being with us as we have the Tell Me Appa going on. We have the Twinkling Thursdays going on. We have the Wonderful Wednesdays going on. We have the Scintillating Saturdays going on. And we also had the Global Voices, which was a massive success, I would say. Like, that really helped me in my journey from Tell Me Apart to Global Voices 2 Twinkling Thursdays, and now finally Navaratri Kala Yajna has really been a boon, and I'm very blessed, and I'm thanking all of you because you made this happen, and it's possible because without an audience, who will do what? So thank you to all of you, and love you all, and keep being like this, and just be yourself, just be, and we will be having our theme to end this day.
Om Kriya Shaktiyum Micha Shaktiyum Jnana Shaktiyum Kriya Shaktiyum Micha Shaktiyum Jnana Shaktiyum Lakshmi Saraswati Durga Lakshmi Saraswati Om Shakti Om Shakti Om Shakti Om Om Shakti Om Shakti Om Shakti Om Om Shakti Om Shakti Om Shakti Om Shakti Om Shakti Om Shakti Om.
So finally, we have successfully finished this big series, and I'm extremely happy, and it has been a journey, and it has really helped me, and I'm sure that I'll never forget this journey, as it's helping me to become a better individual personally, and also to understand everyone and how to deal with everyone. And initially I thought that this Navaratri series won't be so hard, just having people come together. But I won't say it's good that it's hard, because hard things are challenging, and excuse us for some issues here and there. We try to make it as good as possible. As online, the only disadvantage is the net is not under our control, and we are under its control, and even the computer and the power and everything. So we have tried our best, and please let us know and keep giving us good ideas, keep supporting us. That's what's most needed. Keep supporting and keep blessing us, and always remember that Swamiji and Ammaji have made this happen, and they are always looking through us, and they are coming through us also, all of us. So let's remember their teachings, and let's always be cheerful, be always cheerful, as Ammaji says, and we'll keep going, and we'll make these hard times the most fruitful ones for our development and our growth in our life. Thank you, and see you as soon as possible.